Mayor Eric Garcetti has vetoed the Los Angeles City Council's plan for how to reinvest funding from the Los Angeles Police Department into Black communities and other groups experiencing racial inequities, declaring that the proposals fell short of the call of history. The council approved a $150 million reduction to the proposed police department budget earlier this year, spurred by the protests against police brutality that swept the nation months, including Los Angeles. The cut represented the elimination of an intended increase to the LAPD budget, during a particularly difficult budget year. But it was thought by some to signal a turning point that could inspire leaders to rethink how they prioritize the city's spending. There were passionate calls by protesters to shift the budget's traditionally heavy emphasis on LAPD spending, reinvesting dollars into the needs of communities that have faced racial injustices. But after a spending plan for how to use $88 million of those dollars was quietly unveiled last month, local activists who called for the reinvestments expressed concerns that the public did not get a chance to weigh in. In his veto letter, Garcetti said that while he supports the equity formula used to come up with the plan, he felt that far too many of the proposed expenditures do not meet the demands of the moment or the call of history. City officials had recommended divvying up $88 million into numerous projects having to do with parks beautification, evictions defense, street sweeping, tree trimming, sidewalk repair and other more traditional city services. Garcetti noted that Angelenos wanted a voice in the decision-making on how to reinvest the funds, adding that our constituents expect a powerful demonstration of our commitment to exploring fundamental change. Garcetti instead urged the council to come back with a new proposal that followed a set of 4 principles that include calling the city council to go back to the drawing board to do better as I think what the community deserves, said Isaac Bryan, diretor of the UCLA Black Policy Project. The veto appears to signify that the mayor was being responsive to the calls to look at these dollars and to have them come to the communities that have been most impacted by LAPD violence, and violence in the city, Bryan said. In a virtual press conference from his desk Tuesday, LAPD Chief Michel Moore criticized city officials who were planning to divert funding to other efforts instead of more police patrols. Moore said he agreed with future plans to put any funding in capital improvements that unquestionably make this city safer. But that to divert money from the police department as the city deals with a surge in street violence was a mistake, he said. To invest in those now, versus investing in the rank-and-file staffing of this organization now, he said, I disagree with that. As of December 12, L.A.